no bashing, no disrespect. When we have those conversations, it's done nice and orderly. All right, so that was my opener. Now I'm going to be looking at my agenda and talking about various items. So I want to start by thanking you guys. So I have a list of things here that I want to thank you for. Um, On-time scheduling has been such a blessing for us. We changed the system a little bit to be a little bit more user-friendly, and I would say at least 95% of the matches in stage one were scheduled on time by the deadline. For my admin team, that is so useful. So since and from my perception, that's been happening as well. I don't recall a single mod mail where we've been told that a team has not showed up on time. I think there's been a couple where they're close, and that's why we tried to make the rules a little bit clearer. So I appreciate everyone, you guys as your team leads and coaches, for getting your team together. I appreciate you guys showing up on time. This was an issue from season 2, so I'm glad it hasn't come up yet. And I hopefully it won't ever come up. Hopefully there is no yet. Um, and then on top of that, and the back end after the match, getting those match trackers in on the spreadsheet on time has been really great. Almost every single one of those matches has been filled out as the match proceeds or right after, and honestly, it's had a real impact on the community because we have everything set up on the back end to pull that information and spit out other pieces of information. So people are excited to see the results that come out of the matches. So I have to thank you guys for running your teams and getting that information into those spreadsheets as the matches have been completed. Does anyone want to comment on any of that before I move on to my next block of things? Now's a good time. Happy to hear any comments, positive or negative, about any of the things I just said. Okay, I'll take that as a signal to move on to the next thing. There has been one small item during matches that I've noticed hasn't been done very well, and I want to point that out right now. And it's very difficult for us to police because we are not in the lobbies. I've been noticing it from when I've been in match lobbies. Specifically in the rule book, teams are supposed to be swapping sides. There's been in some of these matches, like for example, from my understanding of the rule book, you can post. Fuck. Oh shit. Okay. Sorry about that. You can map 1. It doesn't matter because it's control point. Side. Then map number 2. I believe the rulebook says the teams are supposed to swap, and then map 3, map 4. You keep alternating back and forth. It's either that way, or the rulebook says that between map 2 and 3 you do that first swap. But the point I want to make is I've observed matches on stream that have not swapped sides at all through those 4 maps, and that's not the way it's meant to be. It's kind of a harmless thing, but I want to point out that the rule is intentionally put in that way so that a different team, so you don't have the same team attacking first every single time. It gives a little bit more.
My apologies for being late. I thought I had a practice for another team.
It's all good. Just to say that point one more time, if you please review the rule book, because there's a point about how teams should be swapping between one map to the next, because it's not meant to be that one team is attacking every single point to start and the other is defending. And as I got mixed up there, my apologies for the language. Hopefully you guys can forgive me for that. Any comment on that particular item?
Yeah, I have a quick question about that. How do you change the sides in the custom match? Because having a little bit of trouble.
If you just go to the top right, it'll say swap, and then you just say swap all.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you gotta change the team names and stuff, but that's it.
Yeah, for sure. And the point of that is that that button is there so that you don't have to swap 12 people all on your own.
Yeah.
Okay, so how are we doing on time? 9:12 p.m. Let me mark that one on our list. Things I want to cover. Good. Okay. Couple quick points I want to bring up. For the sake of Owlet, Aresh had posted a poll about voting for times for pickup games. That's something that people have been asking for, and it's been a little bit hard for us to nail down a good time. We've just been trying to do from the admin side of things where it's been convenient or where we've had to volunteer. So please, that post is pinned within the Pugs chat over Pugs. Please go ahead and fill that out. Oh, there's comments in here. Sorry, give me 1 sec while I review this.
I can handle those if you want to keep going. I can watch chat for that.
Okay, so alright, so I covered that. I wanted to advertise that we want to get the puck things going. We have a social media team this year. That's this season that's dedicated to the social media stuff. So please follow us on Twitter. Follow the other teams on Twitter. We're just trying to take that to the next level. It's part of the it's just part of the friendly via competitive environment that we want to have. We want to do the social media side of things as well. There are people that are interested in it and want to work in it. So, number one, I support them for taking those on a volunteer basis. But I'd really appreciate it if you guys, if you have Twitters, that you follow them and, do the banter and all the fun stuff, the retweets and the comments and all that. So please do that. So we're halfway through my list of things. One administrative point, I'm sure everyone knows, but if not, I'm just going to emphasize that there is a new map pool for Stage 2, and so you should be practicing that Stage 2 map pool. We very deliberately put a couple of the bad and least favorite maps from the community perspective at the start in Stage 1, so we can get them out of the way. So thank you guys for your patience of playing Paris. Hopefully you don't have to deal with that too much more. Although I will say, from an admin side, I was amused at the number of times Paris was chosen to be played in the playoffs.
Score 1-0.
Okay. A few other things left on my list here. These are going to be a little bit more discussion based. One, I do want to circle back and say, we posted that SR limit for Stage 2, the increase, and we heard your feedback. You guys weren't happy. You guys wanted some explanations. We didn't really give too many explanations. For that, I do apologize. Some of that falls on me. The timing of the announcement was a little bit challenging because I was away from home for work for the entire week. So, we discussed as much as we could, but it came to a certain point where I said, hey guys, we just need to post this information and then work from there. But I hope that you guys can see that, we made the post. There was feedback that what we did wasn't right, wasn't in the best interest of the community. So I hope you guys see that, we took that feedback and we adjusted accordingly, so the SR jump, the limit for the team average SR based on your player peaks is increased by 150 SR per team. So for minors, it went from 2400 to 2550. For majors, it went from, 3100, right? Up to 3250, is that correct? Or is it 3000 to 3150?
I think you were correct the first time. Not 100 on that.
I
Okay.
can
Yeah, it's
double check
3100.
real quick.
It's in the announcement. It's in the announcement. It's there, but yeah. So we'll be making sure that when you do your new roster locks, that we, that you guys are in compliance to that new limit. But the point I wanted to make by bringing that up was not specifically what the numbers were, but the fact that I hope you guys could see that from us as the admin team, we are open to that feedback, and we want to make it work. So thank you guys for discussing it. There were a lot of very passionate opinions about that, and I can respect and understand that. I just, when that happens and when people get very passionate, I just want to make sure that it doesn't go from passion into blind passion, which can then lead to things that are disrespectful and regrettable. So keep the passion. I appreciate that. Our team needs that feedback because, like I said, about our mission statement, together with our community, we are driven to make the best amateur Overwatch tournament. It's that first part, is together with the community. So you guys spoke up when you did something that you felt wasn't right, and so I hope that you guys can see that we will continue to do that. That's the approach that I wanted the team to be taking.
Just a quick question.
Yeah.
So obviously, I know that you just said you're open to feedback and whatnot, but moving forward, should we expect as like a baseline for this to be the SR up every single stage?
Thank you. That is a very good segue. That is actually the next point I wanted to make. That is on my agenda. That I would, my recommendation is for the team to expect the exact same bump from stage 2 to stage 3. That's not finalized among us on the admin team yet, so please don't hold me to it. But that's what I would suggest that you expect.
Okay, thank you.
Is that fair?
I think so. Yes.
Anyone else want to comment on that from a future outlook perspective?
My only question is, what are you gaining from bumping the average SR like that if the teams are already in there? From what I know, unless the entire team graduates, there's no benefit or detraction from just raising the average SR limit.
Sure. So from our perspective, from the admin team, as you guys are playing more in this competitive environment of a community tournament, that will translate into performance gains when you're soloing or dual queuing or whatever kind of competitive queuing it is that you're doing. And the way that we've structured Owlet is to have these checkpoints from one stage to the next. So we want to accommodate for teams to have that growth because we want to recognize and appreciate that growth to occur. And so that's why we raise the cap from one stage to the next. If we keep it flat from one to the next, teams are growing in SR, they're gaining skill, but then they find themselves in a position where, they started with this core of 7 people or 8 people or whatever it may be, but now they have to, quote unquote, lose some of them, not from a graduation perspective, but because the math doesn't work out to keep that team together. And that's an environment that I don't want to create. Does that make sense from that perspective?
Yeah, that makes total sense.
Yeah, okay. Anyone else want to comment on that?
So the SR cap is a maximum for how much our team SR is?
Yes, so what we are doing in the background, and these are other things I need to emphasize that aren't on my list, there's a post we made where players need to submit their Season 18 screenshots. So what we do is we take the SR from there, compare it to their other screenshots they've submitted to us, and we use that to calculate what we call a tournament SR. And so that is the peak of the SR in all those screenshots combined. And so what happened is we have this list that we compile, and then we also have a version of that posts that for you all as well to see. And so you take that peak SR of each of those players on your team, combine that and average it all together, and that has to be less than the limits that I stated for minors and majors.
So if it's over the limits, you would have to remove people from your team.
It's so the math can be done in many ways, right? That one way is to remove players from your team. The other is you bring on players on your team who are of a lower SR, so that they can also be part of your team. And then we couple that with our minimum requirements that we expect players to play, so that you don't just bring these people on for the sake of a number. You give them an opportunity to play on your team. They're coached and they participate in your scrims, and they're actually part of your team. They're not just an anchor.
Got it.
Anyone else have anything they want to talk about in respect to that?
Yeah, so on the playtime,
Yes.
what happens if I have a player who just can't consistently make the game, so he doesn't get played enough? What happens there?
So my recommendation is you contact us through outlet mail, and we'll try to get to the specifics of that. There's been a couple instances where other players have had extenuating circumstances, and we aren't these, we want to respect what those extenuating circumstances are and come together to some kind of mutual agreement. So my request is that you contact us through outlet mail. Outlet mail sends an alert to the entire admin team. Basically, anytime a mod mail gets, I'll explain what outlet mail does so people understand the value of it. When you send a message to outlet mail, what it does is it creates a new admin channel for us, and when the channel is created, it automatically does an @here. So any of the admin team that are on Discord are going to get pinged and see that. And then anyone who doesn't, they're going to see that there was the new thread created when they were absent, and they can hop on as well. So it's really, yeah. So yeah, please do that. And then I guess I'm plugging outlet mail. If you guys couldn't tell, I'm doing that. I'm doing that on a regular basis. That's the mechanics of how outlet mail works, which is why it's so valuable as a way to get in touch with us. When you send a message there, it creates a new thread, and it does an @here, which alerts anyone on the admin team who's online, so they can look at it. Okay. Anything else that we want to talk about in that regard, or are we ready to move on to a couple other points?
I actually have a question about that last one.
Okay.
We have a few players that are thinking about leaving for stage 2, but might play for maybe because we have a player who doesn't currently like the meta at the moment and doesn't enjoy playing Overwatch with the current meta. So he kind of has issues, staying emotionally stable. And at any point he could just like up and leave us. What would we?
Sure. So that would be. So I'm going to say two things. One, I appreciate you for not naming the individual. Although from the admin side, I have a pretty good guess as to who that individual is, but we won't name that individual. But to fully answer your question, should a situation like that arise, outlet mail. We'll work it out. We're not here to punish people for trying to do the right thing. So should that kind of situation arise, outlet mail, we will work with you. Does this sound okay?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Can I piggyback off of that a little bit?
What's on your mind, man? Yeah.
So, like, formally, I'd like to introduce, like, a gentleman's agreement of some sort. Not play Sigma Marissa? And will consider, like, actual inquiries about it? I mean, there are obvious drawbacks to this. Such as scuffed ass scripts.
Yeah, so I respect and appreciate you wanting to do that. If that's something that you want to work out with your opponents, by all means, go ahead. That's from the admin side. I apologize. I won't endorse that gentleman's agreement.
Yeah, I can understand.
Yeah, but let me give you the insight as to it. So when we saw roll queue coming through to PTR and knew it was a done deal, we were still forming season 3. We're talking about things and logistics and rulebooks.
Oh, yeah, I'm not blaming y'all, like...
Oh, no, but sure, but let me tell you the story. I appreciate that,
Okay.
Lulu, but yeah. But so the story goes, and how am I doing on time? 9:26? Okay. So the story goes that at that time, the original opinion that the admin team had was, you can do whatever you want for comps, no big deal whatsoever. And what that implied and what it meant in the language at that time in the rulebook in that draft was, if you guys want to do goats, we're not going to stop goats. But what we realized and came to our senses was that, it's a competitive tournament where people still need to learn and need to promote the learning environment. And one of the things that meant for us was that we had to respect the current state of Overwatch at the time. So if Overwatch was moving to 2.2.2, we had to respect that and follow it along. And just one example of it is exactly what you said with the scuffed scrims. Imagine if we had a whole free-for-all thing, you would never find a scrim with the team, against an opponent if you were going to run goats in our tournament that allowed goats, while every other, competitive environment was a straight 2-2-2. So just kind of piggybacking on that is the whole story of how 2-2-2 came to be for our tournament when we saw it from PTR, but why we, from the admin side of things, we wouldn't endorse any gentleman's agreement for more specifically than that. Does that make sense? Does the story make any sense?
That makes sense. I was just gauging some interest.
Sure. And you might have it. Maybe there'll be pugs where we do stuff like that. But, official matches, that's it's between you and the other team. We're not going to enforce anything beyond what the rule book is, which is the 2-2-2. And so, actually, that's a good segue for me to come to my next point. This is one where I do want to discuss and have some feedback. So what I worked on and I've had help with from the community is we have a lobby code that is specific to 2-2-2. And what I mean by that is we have the first 2 slots. Whoever is in that slot is limited to tanks for that map. They can only pick a tank in that map. And then the next 2 DPS and the last 2 support. And so the reason that I did this is because if you recall from the way that we're doing screenshots right now with role queue, is there are people who are not placed in certain roles. And as a result, they are not allowed to play those roles in Owlet until they do a placement and send us an updated screenshot. So we're going to have a reference document that shows each player's eligibility based on role. As those screenshots have been coming in and processed, players have the specific roles that they are allowed to play as part of their Discord profile. So we're giving you that information on what each player's eligibility is. What I thought to do was take it to the next step and have a workshop code where you have slots for each of those specific roles. Is this something that you guys are okay with doing? Because what it means is that you'll have to identify to the lobby host which slot you want each player to be in. And it also means that in that map, they are locked into that role. They will not be able to change from a tank to a support, meaning you would have to have 2 people flip-flop. I don't think that's been occurring at all in stage 1, so I thought it's okay if that's in place for stage 2. But again, I want your feedback on this, please.
Well, I mean, obviously it causes a little bit more confusion when, hosting a lobby and whatnot, but I feel like it's reasonable, as I don't really see any other way that we could enforce, people not being able to smurf in, the minors because they're a diamond support but a gold DPS or whatnot. So, I mean, it makes sense to me, and I don't really see any other way that we could do it. So I'm open to it.
Yeah, it's a little bit more work.
It makes sense to me.
It makes sense.
The only thing I'd be worried about is, you're specifying for the map. Would it be the next map they would be able to switch, right?
Correct.
Can I get a clarification
100%.
on that?
Yes, that's correct. And I have the lobby code. I can post it after this thing if you guys want to test it out with your teams. If you catch any issues with it, you know what I mean. I've done some testing and it appears to work. But I'm happy to post it ahead of time so you guys can try it out and give me feedback if this is working or not. If it's not working, clearly we scrap it. But if it is, then I thought that this would ultimately provide some visual management, knowing that, hey, I have these players in these particular slots, and now I know, okay, so I have these guys. Let me look right up on the sheet here. Are they allowed to play tank or not? Yes, they are. Okay, cool, no problem.
I think that'd be fine enough. I mean, we should always be able to test it before it goes live.
Right. Yeah.
For me, I feel like if we're gonna do that, it would be for sometimes easier to just do a separate voice channel, so you could just say these things instead of typing 10,000 lines of text. I'm not saying you should. I'm not saying you should.
Brings up a good point, because that's kind of a bear on any lobby host and on pretty much any team manager.
When both sides decide to start screaming
I like that idea.
for no reason, and you have to tell everyone to shut the F up,
right?
Then it's like, how about we just enter our own channel and we'll talk.
Sure.
And in the end, we could just say, hey, what are you doing playing DPS once we get into the lobby?
Right. So there's I appreciate the feedback. I do want to point out a couple things from the rulebook. We've been saying and stressing, maybe not enough, but you guys are supposed to keep the match chat clear so that it is easy for the lobby host and the other team to establish that communication. I get it that there's GGs and stuff like that going on, but the memes and things like that, they're not supposed to be occurring. I acknowledge that they have been occurring, but they're intentionally, it's something that we've put in the rulebook to ask to not happen so that there is clear communication between the two teams.
Yeah, I'm not saying, well, that is, yes, a problem.
Yeah.
I'm just saying sometimes it really is just much trickier to be like,
sure.
here's the match chat right above everything else. Let's say one thing, like this player, this player, this player, this player, this player, this player, and then you're done. You're done with the lobby because sometimes the lobby time is way too long.
Right.
No reason.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Cease your resistance.
Yeah. Sure. Sure. Yeah. No. Yeah, no problem. And what I'll do, let me write that down as a suggestion, and hopefully someone on my team is also writing that down. So I'm gonna call it just like a role swap lobbies or something like that. Role swap follow up. So what I'll do is I'll restrict this to people who only have roles that if you can be in the coach admin meeting, you can be in that channel. You know what I mean? Like if you can see this team admin set of channels, you can join that voice lobby, and we'll try to get that live in the next couple of days. Would that help to enable this concept here?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it would help.
Because then you could do voice or chat.
Sure.
Like
okay.
when chat's taking too long, then it's like, just get in voice, my dude. Let's get this over with.
Cool. All right. Awesome. Yeah. And thank you for that feedback. That's what we're gonna do. And that's why I had this idea. I wanted to talk it out with you to get the feedback on what will and won't work with it. Sounds like we have a way to make it work. And like I said, I'll post that code probably in the admin announcements channel just so you can try it out for yourselves and give me any feedback on what's working and what's not. Awesome. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. Okay. Anything else you want to talk about on that, or move on to the next point? All right, okay. So, next point is teabagging. There's been a lot of talk about teabagging over the last stage.
Oh no.
Especially in the last few weeks. So my admin team has been talking about this. We're not ignoring the matter. There's basically two ways that this can go, right? You either allow teabagging or we completely disallow teabagging. If we go somewhere in the middle, we have to make a definition and we have to do enforcement based on that definition of something in the middle. And I don't want my admin team to chase down rule violations regarding teabagging. So my preference is to go one way or the other, 100%. This is your opportunity to speak to it. Which way is it?
I think that, as a whole, Outlet should permit teabagging, but we as individual team managers can have our own rules within our organization. I know that I would allow my team to do it a little bit, but going too overboard, I would say no, you're being too BM. But as a whole, Outlet should be, sort of permissive about it.
I agree with that because in Season 1, if you teabag, at all, you get, a warning and stuff, so I think if you get a nice play or something, yeah, you could do a little teabag for the camera. But if you're just doing it for BM, then that's just not right.
I agree. I think that it should be up to probably the team managers to it should be allowed in outlet, and then up to the team managers to draw the line there. Just because, some players will do it a lot, not as BM, but just because they like to celebrate, and some players won't do it. Period. and the people who know their players best are their managers and their coaches. So like we can identify whether our players are doing it for BM, and then discipline.
It's also just like another rule you have to enforce, another hitch,
Right. Okay. So it sounds so. I'm gonna put it in the absolute because this is how I see it and how my admin team is going to deal with it. And it sounds like based on the feedback from this meeting right now, is there will be no admin enforcement of teabagging rules. There are no rules for teabagging in the rule book, and it will stay that way. That means if any teabagging occurs, there's nothing that's going to be done from the admin team specific to teabagging. Is that something that we accept?
Okay. I mean, that's exactly what happens in like every other level of play. I don't think there's any reason to change it here. I mean, it's part of the game. It's just
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure like the majority of players here aren't people who are going to do it for BM, but it's very possible that it happens, and then hopefully the coaches and managers can recognize that and talk to their player.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of the whole teabagging thing, but I don't think that it should really be enforced as something that's not allowed in the leagues because, like everyone else says, it's not enforced anywhere else. So.
Yeah, I know. Like with my team, it's kind of discouraged, but if it happens, it's not like it's a big issue as long as it was, in the right spot, like their heart was in the right place, kind of thing.
Okay. All right. So, thank you guys. I entered this meeting without an answer, and so thank you guys for helping shape the tournament. This was something that has come up multiple times, and we have a consensus on it, which is there are no admin rules regarding teabagging, something between each team and their team management. Sound good?
So, I have a question. So let's just say I played someone and their player just adamantly just continues doing it. And, let's just say the other team doesn't do anything about it. Do we have any leeway on that at that point? Because I assume as team managers, coaches, whatever, they'll say something about it. But just in the case that they're just like, whatever, I'm not going to do anything about it. Is there any recourse after that? Like once step 1 and step 2 are exhausted, is there a step 3, or is that just up to us?
From my perspective, there isn't even a step 1. There are no. It would be that there are no rules. There are no admin rules.
Okay, that makes sense.
Of any of the team managers here, are any of you just gonna stand by if somebody's complaining about your team?
I'm gonna be the first one to yell at them.
No, I think I'll wait until the match finishes, and then I'd probably talk with the offending person about it, and if I get some backlash, probably sit them out.
Like if any of my players do it, and since I'm never there in person to see it, but if I see it on stream, or someone decides to tell me on the other team, be like, hey, this person teabagged me, like, actually not where they're supposed to, or when it's inappropriate or whatever, then it's gonna be like, well, I tell all my players not to, so I hope they never do.
I'd also like to point out that it's the rule 5.1 is also can come into play with this issue, is like once it crosses the line between being like hype teabagging and just it's like, oh, someone just got like one good play and then they're not doing it anymore, or if it's literally just like to insult a player. I think rule 5.1 I think it crosses that line. Yeah, it just needs to be enforced.
I think we should give players the benefit of the doubt on that type of thing.
Yeah, innocent until proven
there's just too much ambiguity from teabagging. Like some people just randomly teabag because they. Yeah. It's like one of those I'm sorry, I know I bullshitted you. So here's a teabag to acknowledge it.
That was nasty. I'm sorry.
Okay, I don't mean to make it a big thing.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, at the end of the day, if it ever came down to the 1%, what does the 1% do? Which I doubt.
Probably
it is
case by case basis.
Yeah, it is 1%. So it's not. I just want to lay everything out there. That's all.
Sure.
That's all I say.
Yep. And from my side, from the admin perspective, what I have is the black and white. Is there, based on this meeting and the recording, which a bunch of people are going to hear as well, there will be no admin rules with respect to teabagging in matches.
Like, I feel like if it offends someone, like, on like a personal level, then that should probably be discussed privately.
So there is sportsmanship, but the teabagging I wanted to bring up in specific because of the controversy around it. So sure, right, but so so that's what I want to clear up. And I think I guess the way that I'm approaching it is that we are carving teabagging out of sportsmanship. It doesn't fall into the purview of sportsmanship. Because like I said, my interest from the admin side is it's either all allowed or zero allowed. Any special circumstances or occasions in between, or you're only allowed to teabag X number of times, anything, if it starts turning into something like that, that's something that I don't want to, I don't want to police that. So that's why from my interest is to either have it 0 or 100.
And I assume all this goes for like sprays and voice lines and everything.
I hadn't specifically considered it in those manners as well. And does anyone else want to speak up and offer an opinion on those?
I feel like
they're hard coded in the game.
Yeah, I don't think sprays and voice lines should really be counted towards that.
Yeah, because some people spray in voice line as a habit, just to keep themselves on track. So
man, some people spam voice lines constantly though, and that is annoying.
I feel like it's along the same vein. Like it's the same idea. So it should be treated as such. If we're talking the case of like spraying someone as like the same manner as teabagging, but now you have to try and draw this distinction there. So
sure. Yeah. So let me. Yeah. So I will show my positivity and optimism and say that there has been 0 instances from Owlet's beginning to present day of complaints regarding excessive spraying or excessive voice lines. I'm going to maintain my optimism and positivity that it stays that way. Does that sound fair? And maybe we can revisit it in stage 2, between stage 2 and 3, should something come up?
Yep, that sounds about
fair.
I'd say that's fair.
I'd like to go back to the admins weighing in on teabagging. I think it should be used as like a last resort. Like if you have proof that you have the video proof that it was happening excessively, and you have screenshot proof that you tried to talk to them and they didn't really act on that way. I think it should be sent to the admins, and then the admins can talk to the coach.
I can see that.
Okay. If it comes to that point, give us that evidence, give us the screenshots, send it into Olive Hill. We'll work it out. But I'll maintain my positivity and optimism that we don't reach that point.
Yeah.
Sound okay?
Yep.
So doing a time check, 9:46 p.m. So I apologize that it's been a little bit longer than I wanted. I wanted to keep you guys just for 40 minutes. So thank you for your patience and sticking it out with me.
You can have me as long as you want.
Thanks. Okay. 2 final points. First is an apology, but it's going to launch in a little bit more. I want to apologize from the administrative side of things on the season timing. We took longer to put the season together than we wanted to, than I wanted to. We were a little bit slow out of the gate, but I really the way that we went to try and approach this season, it should have started sooner to let it happen, because what you need to do is you always, when you're planning and things like this, you need to begin with the end in mind. And so when we did that, the end in mind that we had was a specific cutoff on when this season should conclude. And at that time, our objective and our goal was to conclude the season by Christmas, before Christmas, comfortably. But in my opinion, we slipped, and with the way that we planned out the scheduling for the season, we can do that, but it's packing things in way closer and way more and way too uncomfortably than that people have been saying. And so what I wanted to bring up is if there's any discussion that we want to have on that. Specifically, because what I have is a schedule in mind that would extend the season by virtue of breaks. One challenging point that we have is in this part of the calendar year, there's Christmas and there's Thanksgiving that we have to be cognizant of. And so we would be providing breaks. We already had a Thanksgiving break lined up naturally with the schedule, and the Christmas time wouldn't have been an issue because the season would have ended prior to Christmas. But if we start adding gaps between stage 1 start and stage 2 start, what that means is we need to compensate for that with all the additional things that are ongoing. And what the outcome of that will be is that we have a longer season. And so let me specifically copy paste the what that looks like so you can understand what I'm talking about here. So let me post this in a place where you can all see it. Seems like TA break room is the most convenient one for that. So Linker just posted the current official schedule, and now this is me posting my proposed slightly more extended schedule. It's still the same number of matches and everything like that, but the timing has shifted a little bit, as you can see. Instead of roster lock being today or tomorrow, it pushes to next week. So it gives you guys a little breathing room, but it takes away from the concept of compartmentalizing every stage to a given month. So I guess my request right now is you guys look at the two schedules that we have, the current one and my proposed extension of it. And so my request is that you guys take a moment right now and look at it and give me some feedback, because I've more or less made up my mind, but I still want to give you guys a platform to speak for or against. And I will acknowledge I've gotten DMs about this, I've gotten outlet mail about this, but I still want to give you guys that platform right now.
Well, I can't speak for anyone else, but at least for me, like I can see why having like those week breaks between stages would help a lot of people with like alleviating burnout or like stress, because like it's really high intensity with like the scrims and the matches. There's a lot that happens each week for a lot of teams, so I can see how that a little bit of a longer schedule would help with that. I personally don't really care either way. I'd actually prefer if it was shorter to alleviate having a really long season. But I can understand if there's a lot of people that would prefer having the longer one, like I said, to help with like player burnout or like stress or something like that.
Yeah,
the issue I have with it is with keeping it how it like is planned to be. Especially for playoff teams, it becomes a really big issue if you have roster changes and then suddenly, oh, your roster lock's due tonight. Have fun, when you just got done with stage playoffs. And preparing from a coaching perspective too, preparing for a new map pool in a matter of days is something that's really unreasonable to ask when you just came out of playoffs. So I think the week break is absolutely necessary.
I agree.
Also,
Yeah.
we did not like how it was semifinals one day, finals the next day.
Right.
Oh
so
yeah,
this-
that was
Yeah.
hell.
So I will clarify that in this proposed schedule, it does compensate for that. This would be my vision here is Sundays for that first day of the playoff for the semis, and then you negotiate with the other team for the Tuesday or Wednesday. We give you back that Sunday to Wednesday format.
I would definitely prefer that.
And so the biggest risks or downfalls that come from this, because I got to think about it from positive and negative. From my perspective, the biggest risks are potential long-term burnout, because you can have burnout from not playing the game. You're not playing, you're checked out. Because we have these longer stages. Excuse me, because the way that the formatting is right now, we want to account for Thanksgiving, and we want to account for Christmas. So what that means is, you can see here, I have this winter shutdown plugged in because we all have lives outside of Owlet, and so we would all. Most of us,
Yes,
okay.
for yourself, my guy.
Yeah, but so you can see here, I'm trying to compensate for that in this schedule adjustment by circling in the regular season and the stage 3 playoffs still to be done by Christmas, but then we cap things off in January. And so again, I want to emphasize once more, players on teams that are going into the finals, some of those players might be checked out, and it's a risk that's going to come with this.
Although this will also give more practice time and like room for
Yeah. I just want to make sure that I share it with you from both sides. I just don't want to talk about the positives. I want to make sure that we understand the downsides of this.
I am burned out.
Yeah. I gave my guys a break.
I am right there with you.
Yeah, I gave my guys a break. I know at least one of my players was suffering from burnout.
We really would because we were in playoffs on Tuesday, was it? It's been a hard week.
Yeah.
We were in playoffs on Tuesday, and then it's like,
that was 48
crap,
hours ago.
I gotta
man.
schedule a scrim for Friday.
Yeah, that was 48 hours ago.
The bad thing is, I had a graduate who can no longer really play. So like I had to bring someone in just based on like the few scrims I had. I had to put in a tryout scrim in between the regular scrims coming up for playoffs. So like giving me 3 days to get this guy settled in at all was just like, that's intense. So it was like, that was the hard part for me. I wouldn't care if I kept my original roster per se, but giving room for everyone else who's like getting new team members or whatever. I assume like look at like Scar's just left. Like, do you know how hard it is to get anyone to just hop in and be like, yeah, I'm good, guys, let's go.
Oh yeah, it's the second straight season of me trying to find a fucking projectile player. So
Yo, I got a
it's ridiculous.
Dude, everybody's looking for projects.
Like half our roster is leaving. I have to like build it from scratch.
Ouch.
Yeah, we only have like 7 solid players, and that kind of
Only
puts us in a
7
disadvantage. Yeah,
players?
it's wild. We
Wait,
have
so,
roster
like-
issues.
So it sounds like, it sounds like that because we've basically asked, can you give us some negatives? And the only thing that you've done is give us positives of a longer season. So I'm gonna guess that most people are feeling that.
Yeah.
I don't want to confuse like a longer season with like it being just objectively good, because
Because like for me it was do this and then hop into GGNA. Putting a longer season means I either do one or the other half-ass at the end, or I skip out on one completely sooner or later.
And exactly, and so that's what I mean. Like it's not easy for me to change the schedule in the middle of the season, and that's why I wanted to open this whole thing with an apology. That if we had started at a better time earlier in the calendar year, this would have been all known up front. But so again, the purpose of this meeting is to get a final answer on this, because there's a lot of the season that's resting on this right now.
I think one negative that I can think of is that with the championships so much further after the regular season is that teams might dissolve in those few weeks.
Right, and that's what I was getting at, where, because of the long gap, that's a risk that teams are going to be facing. We talked about the upside that, hey, more time to practice, things like that, but you're absolutely right on the flip side, that's a real risk, especially in an amateur tournament where people just may not be into Overwatch anymore by the time. That 1 month could be a world of difference.
Maybe something that we could alleviate that partially with is just switching the championships and the All-Star events. Makes it a little sooner.
Yeah.
It's
I know it was like that for one of the seasons.
I will.
It's like that for last season.
Yeah, and I wanted to keep the community engaged before the championship, so that was why, from my interest, was to have the All-Star events prior to championship, because having it after, it just felt like a little bit kind of fizzled out, and it's a attempt for me to try to give the All-Star events a little bit more fanfare.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That was my motivating factor for having it in the order that I did.
Speaking of which, the rules for All-Star, do you have any idea what the rules for All-Star?
Last
season's rule sucked ass. I'm just gonna put it.
So, how about this? We can have another meeting to talk about that, because there hasn't been anything prepared for All-Stars, and since it seems like people are passionate about it, I'm happy to discuss and take that feedback to shape the All-Stars in a way that people have a little bit more interest in, and it's not just admin sake. This is what All-Stars are going to look like. Does that sound okay? So it's a parking lot for today, but we'll do something and get community feedback. Like I said, what's our mission statement? Together with our community, we are driven to be the best amateur Overwatch tournament. So we will talk with you guys to shape that All-Star event. Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Let's see. So is it at a point now where we're comfortable with moving on this new schedule with this risk? Is it something as an outlet tournament season 3 we're going to take this on?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, I have no problem with it if everybody else likes it.
Okay. All right, we'll do it. So, let me give you guys this disclaimer. I'll say that 90% of it has been agreed to. If we take it stage by stage, between from right now, present day, to the start of stage 3, we're in agreement in the stage 3 matches. We can circle back in a little bit if necessary for things like the playoff timing and the shutdown, All-Star events and championships. But at least between now to the stage 3 matches, which includes Thanksgiving breaks, we're in agreement too. Sound okay?
Mm-hmm. Totally.
Cool. All right. Let me go back to my agenda. So time check, 10:01 p.m. I'm sorry, I'm at 56 minutes. It's longer than I wanted this to be. So again, I appreciate you all for being here. So we can just discuss these things. Covered. Okay, so the only thing left on my agenda is to give you guys an opportunity for open feedback. Specifically, the way that I have this worded is there anything that we're doing that makes you think we're either crazy or that we're clueless or morons and we have no idea what's going on?
I have a comment.
Okay.
Okay, so with regards to Rule 5.1, I feel like it's been really inconsistently enforced with how we're treating certain events happening that are perceived by a large majority of the community as very disrespectful.
Yep, Sorry, I apologize. I'm interrupting you. I want to share my perspective on that. I've literally spent all day today. I was at work for 9 hours today. I didn't work. I've been figuring this out because I'm at the same point where you are. There will be changes. I can assure you that. We will be upholding player conduct and interactions between themselves and within the admin team. You're going to see stuff very soon, especially within this gap between stage 1 and stage 2. You will see changes. I can assure you that.
Okay.
The only thing I have to say is the scheduling of Tuesdays and Sundays is interesting at best, I think. I'm not going to argue that it has to change because if it works for everyone else, my team can take the hit that happens. But I think having it on like 2 work days is kind of janky.
Sure. So I will. I thank you for that feedback. What I'm trying to come up with is I just want to tell you this story. Basically, I'm not proud of saying this, but it's the best answer I have, which is that quote unquote it's always been that way. Season 1 of Owlet was, I want to say, Sundays and Tuesdays. That was it.
Yeah.
Right. And then season 2, we actually did. Your first game was Saturday or Sunday, and second game was Monday or Tuesday. And of that, I would say 90% of the matches followed the pattern of Sunday and Tuesday. No teams ever exercised that Monday, so what we did was we went with all matches on Sunday, and then the second match either Tuesday or Wednesday. So someone was exercising the Monday, we decided to experiment and go there. I acknowledge that wouldn't actually change anything from your perspective, other than the Saturday option, but it was so seldomly used that we decided to drop it.
Yeah, no, I get it. The timing makes it kind of weird because most of my guys are off in California. Yeah, they're California. So at the times and days that the tournaments are happening, they're at work most of the time, which makes it kind of hard to get my starting lineup in. But if that's just kind of like how it is and it works for everyone else, I will work around that. I just kind of wanted to see what that was all about.
Sure, and I think that's the way that it's going to continue. So I do apologize for the challenges it causes for you.
We'll work around it.
Sure, but I want to, again, without boring everyone too long, I'll just give the quick story that match scheduling, because of the time zone differences, was atrocious in Season 2. We have, the players and communities has improved remarkably to get the scheduling done without conflict. It's been so much better. So I thank you guys, everyone on this call, because you're the ones that are making that happen. I'm just the one saying, hey, do it. And you guys are acting and executing. So thank you for that.
Yeah, it's still a little awkward for us because we usually want to go earlier than everyone else, but we're figuring it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else on anybody's mind? This is the. I want this to be an opportunity for that.
That's
really.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Okay, I'll just keep this open. We are still interested in doing a gentleman's agreement if everyone's into that for majors.
You literally did not tell me about this, buddy.
Hey, I'm gonna say this.
What?
If we have a scheduled match and you agree to not doing it, we can have fun instead of doing.
Okay, I thought about having it for individual matches. I thought about having it for individual matches, but the problem kind of occurs that it kind of just fucks us both. Because like, if everyone else just goes,
someone still has to win.
then, like,
I play
no,
different
it's
things.
not about that match.
I play
It's
different
about,
things all day.
You're
I
talking
don't
about the
only-
dissolving of the gentleman's agreement.
No, I'm talking about like all these other teams just being like, "Fuck you, we're playing the meta. You can fool around with your stupid ass dive comp."
Hey, yo, you know King's Throw doesn't do with that. I mean, granted, we're the last, but
I mean, to be honest, stage 2 maps are not
There's
exactly
always
the
burn,
most
King's Throw.
most conductive to playing this double shield crap.
Yeah,
double shield in most of these places would ruin your life. I think.
I see. I feel like with this, it's like that's so stupid hard to enforce that it's not even worth trying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying if everyone agrees with it, I
Like no, okay. Listen, not everyone's going to agree to it because not.
Okay,
everybody-
then we won't do it.
I'm gonna say this too. Lulu and Edix, if you want to give our players a break, if you want to give us a break for the monotony of playing the same thing all day every day, I am up for it. But that's up between you and us. I don't really see any other way. Anyone else, I'm not sure what they're doing.
I'm not expecting the admins to enforce it on this at all.
They can't
I just
enforce it. How can they enforce it?
Production.
Like
Production, take notes. This is the most interesting game we'll cast in season or in stage 2.
Go back to season 10.
I mean, we kind of still have a record to uphold, unfortunately. But
Wow.
I can just say some
wow,
of
now
my
I feel like an
players.
asshole.
Some of my players are tired of playing just one hero all day, every day.
For sure, I've had multiple players contact me about
Any
this.
human being in this league is tired.
They were like,
I think
Our
another
Reaper
game-
player literally started playing Lucio just in the middle of the stage.
a lot of my
tried to make that
players
work.
changed their names to one tricks in my server. They're
Yeah,
like,
no.
I'm like,
yeah, our
Literally
guy
all
had
our
some of that.
nicknames. Literally all our nicknames are. I am so tired of this hero.
Yeah,
we
we
had
tried
one
to
of our
play
guys like
dive,
that.
but it didn't
Oh,
help.
wait. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. We got off track a little bit.
Yeah.
I have to go. I came home for an hour when I should have been at work. So if we are officially
You
done,
work too much anyway. Stay home. Take a nap.
no one needs to know I work too much. but-
So,
He does
Everybody
work too
knows
much.
you work too much.
thanks, Noel.
What?
Jesus, what are you trying to incorporate?
I want to.
Hell of a map count.
So,
I want
the-
to ape NCT.
There is a mathematical limit where you will have too many players where they can't meet their minimum mat count. Yeah. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that arithmetic. I don't think this is the first I've heard of anyone asking for more than 12. We thought 12 was already quite a bit.
I mean, King's Row is looking towards that.
I think you could technically have 42 if everyone went to a map 5, and that's not even including playoffs.
Add more. Okay. I will talk to the admin team about that. Because from our perspective. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah. So a good majority of the admin team is listening right now. We'll chat on that. We'll try to give you an answer by Monday. Is that okay? That's definitely a curveball. So, well, okay, yeah. Oh, so so in my proposed schedule, roster lock, which we've agreed to now, right? So roster lock is now on the 10th.
Yeah.
So, okay. So roster lock. So roster lock will now be October 10th. We owe you some documents, such as the roster lock form that will go live by tomorrow, not tonight. Does that sound fair? Yep.
The roster lock form is already live. I just didn't add everybody. It should be an administrative announcement.
Bam, there you go. Sound okay?
Cool.
Anything else on your mind? Skippy, I'll point out that since you took time away from work to be here, thank you for that.
You know me. Whatever you do, I support. If you call, I heed.
Alright. Thank you. Anything else on anyone's mind, or are we at a...
So, in the same vein as Dolphin was just saying, we have issues with with not having enough players.
Okay.
To the point where we had to let's just say I was really stressing that one match that we had that we had our sub play. I was really stressing out beforehand. Like, is she gonna show up?
Oh wow. Okay. So I'm gonna read between the lines of your statement, and I'm gonna say this: I've noticed from my side on the admin, as an admin, that there has not been that many posts from free agents announcing their availability. So we're gonna poke and prod them to come out of the woodwork and post and be available. We're gonna tell them that, hey, we have stage 2. This is an opportunity for you guys to join the team, and I'm gonna have our admin team also do the whole advertising event as well. Social media to bring people to the outlet so they can join the team. Does that sound okay? So we can inject some more players immediately. Does that sound okay?
Speaking of which, could there be another showcase possibly? I know it's kind of on short notice.
Yes, I'm not going to promise you that right now. Give me a couple days to talk with the team. I don't want to sign them up for something that they're not prepared for. To certain extent, they were looking forward to the break. I'll talk to the team and we'll try to get an announcement out. I will say from the admin side of things, and my good friend Noel here will definitely agree with me, that the showcases are astonishingly stressful, way more so than a regular.
I can see that.
Can confirm.
The logistics
I can help with the showcase if y'all need it.
I appreciate that. I may take you up on it.
If you really need players, you can advertise in like the Rose Cup or Open Division or Script Cup.
Exactly. Well, so that's exactly what I mean. So I'm gonna have our team branch out into those servers and those places and do that, so we could start pulling some people in.
Get into position.
Was that a fair job of me reading between the lines? Rose gold. Okay. Any other items that we want to talk about, or are we at a good spot?
You know me. If I have anything, I'll let you know.
I have a question.
Oh boy. Question for who? Who is the question for?
For you, of course.
Oh, okay.
I thought Love Gangster was the best of all this. It was really interesting.
What? Oh, is this the shadow government stuff? Oh my god.
She's leaked it. Everybody run.
we are all below.
Outlet's about to collapse.
This has nothing to do with us, please. I'm going back to work. Have a good night, people.
Yep. Cool.
Tell you, Skippy. For everyone here, I'm the shadow government. It's listen to me. You have to play Smite with me, so everyone download Smite and play it with me.
Thank God, I can barely hear it.
Smite is the superior MOBA. If you play League, you're a heretic.
Great.
My friends keep trying to convince me to play League, but like I'm on here.
What about Dota?
Yeah. All right. So my closing comments are very brief. Thank you everyone for coming tonight. Thank you for sharing your opinions with me. Thank you for being respectful to each other as we talk things out. And I really appreciate that there were decisions that I needed to make that I was able to give to you as a community, and you were able to quickly and concisely come to an agreement on that for us to use. So thank you for that. And then my last two final things. Number one, once again, our mission statement. Together with our community, we are driven to be the best amateur Overwatch tournament. Mission statement. And then my final thing is this recording is going to get posted, so I apologize for my poor choice of words early on. That's it. Noah, you can stop recording now. Thank you very much for everyone for coming out. Appreciate it.
Good meeting, man. Thank you.
Yeah. Cool.
Encore!
Oh.
One more meeting.
One.
So fan of meetings because I don't like the way that they tie people up like this, and especially like for the example of Skippy, like I dislike that for something like this that someone had to take time away from work to do it. I sincerely appreciate it, but it doesn't make me feel good that it happened.
Abyssal, there's an image with your favorite slogan in TA Break Room just for you.
I see it. Thanks for that. Yeah.
Yo, this is the first one I was able to make. It's not bad.
Yeah. This was so much better than the last meeting I went to.
So I will apologize for that. I haven't. I specifically did not go to any of the past coach admin meetings to give space to others to run it. You know, to a certain extent, I am overreaching. I will say I'm not letting other people do things because I'm doing them.
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, alright, yo, just fall back a little bit.
I'm pulling that. I'm trying to see if I can pull them off.
Wait, just hold.
Yeah. Just use the bridge. Use this bridge. Just hide under here, under the bridge. Yeah, under here.
They're up top.
Drop me. Yeah.
Bastion's left.
Bastion no shield right now.
Okay, nice. Shoot the Sigma shield.
Break Sigma.
They used res. They're not gonna have res for Bastion.
Yeah.
Sigma's half.
Watch out for Bastion. He's above.
Don't be Bastion. Just don't be that. Just use this bridge as cover. Like we just right here.
Yeah, just wait for it. Let me know if
they're going inside. They're inside.
Oh,
ouch.
She's dead again.
Yeah.
Bro, what is this?
Okay, they drop main. Shoot, break the ship,
Fall back right.
Bastion's low.
Bastion's dead.
I need heals.
She res
them. I'm gonna pull behind the shield right now. I pulled.
Bastion left. No shield.
I broke the Sigma shield.
They're pocketing Bastion like crazy.
That is their goal.
He has no shield.
Back up.
Oh, I didn't queue. I'm dumb. I fed.
He's got a mercy pocket. Watch out.
Alright, stay alive.
I'm trying to. Oh my god.
Just like back up and give him a tick or two. Back up and give him a tick or two.
Okay.
Okay, I'm still here. And I
if you're gonna go in, just go in. If you're gonna go in, go in.
Go.
Don't fight that.
What do you mean don't fight that? We're fighting it.
Go. We're already there. Fight. Go. Winnable. Go. Nice.
I told you we fight that. I told you.
No, because you're all there besides me. Just go in. Like you guys are all there.
Yeah,
just go.
It was 5v6. We won. Might have held that with that rip.
Okay, so the Symmetra went Widow. Symmetra went Widow.
Alright,
so they can't really TP the Bastion up, so we can go back high ground.
Get shields up now.
I'm pulling the Widow. I pulled the Widow. Okay, I gotta move. I'm dead, yeah.
Sigma's low.
Oh,
just drop back. Yeah, drop back to point. He's ulting.
You're hurt.
Just don't peek that Widow silent. She's on main arch.
Thank you.
Oh, Doom's
Bastion's low.
fucking robot one.
Okay, there's Valk. They're coming in.
I'm gonna call.
Prof, if you see a good grab flux, do it.
Yeah. Ooh, yo, I'm about to pull a sneaky on him.
You're just gonna go grab flux the Widow?
Oh, Lucio beating?
That would be fun if I just grabbed.
Breaking the rest of
You're on the other side of those shields.
No, fuck.
Bastion top left.
I tried to get through. It's my bad.
Widow's still main arch. I'm pulling.
Bastion's top left. If you get yanked out there, just hit shift llama.
Stay long enough. I might have a tire.
I died.
Gonna just.
If you're there, just go in one by one. If you're there, go in one by one. Just go in one by one. Die.
Go in.
Oh, he died.
Riley.
Just to delay.
Yeah.
Too late. Pull back.
Come back. Okay, I have super, so we can.
Ana? Or they still have
Lucio's on our side.
They have Widow. They have Lucio. Yeah.
Matt, come
They have
here.
that Bastion. I'm pulling main. They're going on. They're going right side. They're going right side. Right side.
Right.
I'm gonna have Riptire and 10.
Okay, hold it until they push into the right room.
They have Hanzo instead of Widow.
Alright, I have Riptire.
Okay, go.
Riptire.
I think that's a Widow mid.
No, it's Hanzo. Hanzo mid. Watch out. Hanzo mid.
Yeah.
Prop, throw your shield on the Hanzo if you have shield.
Alright, all their tanks are dead.
Sigma, right side.
They're all dead.
Okay.
Hey, that Hanzo probably
Thank
has
you,
50 to dragon because he shot me and killed me. So.
Alright, that's fine.
What do they have? They don't have Nano. They used Bongo
They use
there.
Super. Yeah, they use Super.
They switch off
So they went Doomfist. Yeah, they went Doomfist. So they have Mercy. So
Hanzo Doomfist probably too. Yeah.
No Hanzo.
No, he used it last fight.
No, they have
Last
Hanzo.
fight of the
They
first
have
one. So
Hanzo.
he should be like.
Yeah, but
more
he
than-
hasn't built it yet. He
So,
hasn't built it yet.
so they probably, if anything, they have Valve.
Rigo, you're getting a nano.
They're push. Oh.
Who's someone shouting out? Is that Lucio?
Yeah, it's Lucio. He's out.
I'm pulling.
Trap on main.
Putting your shield now. Dropping
Oh, I got punched.
Doom's dead.
They're rezzing.
Mercy res.
I pulled Doom again.
Play slow. It's 5v5. Play slow.
Sigma one. Alright, Sigma one. Nice.
Okay,
we can kill Hanzo. I think he's here.
Alright,
oh no, wait, he has wall climb. Never mind.
Okay, that Doom is 50 to meteor strike because he got trapped and he punched and stuff. So.
All right, we need to get Prof to get his.
Okay, the Mercy went Mora. The Mercy went Mora, so they don't have Valve.
He's a 91.
Mercy went Mora.
So let's pocket. Make sure he stays up. He's in win condition.
They almost have
Hanzo
Dragon.
on the left side. Hanzo on the left side.
I think they're on the left
Alright, just don't get poked out here.
I'm pulling in and see if I can get anybody.
Nice pick. They're gonna res it.
We can go for it.
No, they don't have res. They have Mora.
Oh, they switched off Mercy?
Yeah. Okay,
Lucio on the
Lucio
left
coming
side,
in
they're
by
on the
himself.
left
Get that Lucio.
Okay, he's back.
Yeah. They're just trying to get a dragon.
No. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Has it?
No, I mean, we still grab Flux.
Well, he's got it.
It's already here.
I have it.
Oh,
I'm pulling in. I'm pulling
tire,
in. They're going right. They're rotating right. They're rotating right.
Alright, then we went with Junkrat Tire. Or we can still grab
they
Flux.
aren't
Both those are good.
I'm getting hit markers.
Hanzo going under. He's gonna.
That's fine,
They're
that's
going
fine.
under.
No,
They're
no,
going
no,
under.
no, no,
Hanzo right side by himself. One team. There's dragon.
Oh heck!
Grab Flux. There's me.
I'm dead to Dragon.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
Hanzo.
Oh heck! Live.
Winnable. You got it, Prof. You got it. You got it.
Come here.
You got it.
Last fight.
Okay, the Hanzo went Tracer. Hanzo went Tracer.
Oh fuck.
There's Flux. There's
Heal
Flux.
Sigma, I'm dead. I'm dead.
I'm pulling Tracer.
We're so
Get the
far
Sigma.
over.
Sigma's dead.
Doom.
This dude's got no cooldown.
More one.
I got her. No, I don't.
Oh, Doomfist trap.
Lucio's one.
Oh, more.
Nice.
Q.
Aha! I hit her just in time.
We went under.
That was.
Score.
We did.
No, I yelled under. I'm like, they're under. I was shooting the Hanzo because he was coming behind the dragon. I was like, dude.
Definitely not. What are we?
I don't know what under is supposed to mean because there's only one under the mega. So I'm assuming.
What? Yeah, I knew what that was.
Yeah,
But
I knew
what are we running on attack here?
Double shield. What did they have? So they had Orisa. They've been running double shield this whole time. So that's their take line. They've been running more Lucio most of the time.
Doomfist, and then we do our thing.
Because they have Doomfist, so if they want to run that Bastion on defense, then we go double shield.
You know what's real fun?
I mean, we should go double shield anyway.
No,
Just to
go
help
ball.
with some of these
Go ball. I
tropes.
go diva. Do it.
It's a terrible idea.
I chose the
Please
wrong
don't
person.
troll. This is a Scrim.
chose the
It's
wrong
practice,
person.
please.
We go dive. I believe in pro. We go dive.
Attackers.
We dive it.
Alright, so the thing about Winston is if they have a fucking Bastion, I'm fucked. But assuming they don't and they just have double shield, I can just kind of jump beside him, put down shield, and be a distraction. You guys fucking roll him over.
I'm with you. You jump in. I'm DMing you in it. Yeah.
You want to play offensive Bastion here?
No.
I didn't watch the.
No. What they did was they had some extra, so they TP'd the Bastion on top of Arch, and then we just used
I mean,
the bridge.
they played him on
as
point
cover,
2 for a little
yeah.
bit too. Thing.
Yeah.
Defend objective A.
Yeah, they have Bastion. They have
Listen,
Bastion.
alright,
They have Bastion. I could say Diva, but.
Are we going double shield then? Or?
Yeah.
I'm gonna They
Okay, yeah,
also
then
have
Junkrat, Bastion, Baptiste, Mercy.
Hold on, I'm gonna go May. Hold on.
So the general bunker. Okay, we have to go out right side. We have to go right side.
Yep.
What?
Hold on, I'm coming here. I'm coming here.
Watch out for the Junkrat trap.
Rigo, be careful, you're
I
split
have to
from
throw
us.
my shield a little bit
Yeah.
so we can get in
Oh
position
my
a little
God.
bit. Yeah. Wait.
Hey, Llama, peek. Llama,
wait.
if we run out of
You guys
shield,
got a
peek out
shield,
your
and
ship.
then we gotta run into that room. Just
Yeah.
run in.
Yeah. That's why I said I had to wait for my shield.
Are you going right side or left side? Right side,
Right
left
side,
side.
right side, right side.
Right side, got it.
Teleport over.
The traps are gone. They were left side, but
Okay, ready? I'm throwing my shield bro here. Okay, go. Oh, that's a bad shield.
Rigo, hit shift.
nope. I don't think we can find this.
Oh my gosh.
I'm on their
Oh,
side.
I fucked it up.
Get in there.
Ooh, they got a Junkrat.
Get up,
That's
get up. Where's
Yeah,
your
you
shield?
rotate
Get
up,
here.
rotate up. You're still down there. Rotate up with your team.
Rotate. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm drawing them back.
Stunned fucking Bastion. Robot man.
I'm coming.
Come on, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up.
Don't even go there. Don't even peek
All
over
the way
there.
up, all the way up. Okay,
Come on.
right. Llama, come back.
Llama,
Oh, stop.
All the way
out.
get your ass up here.
Like,
Oh,
get
there's
these
more
kids.
up here. I
Yeah,
didn't know
up
that.
the stairs.
What?
I'm pulling them off.
Bastion's
I'm
back
pulling
on
them off.
Pat.
Okay, they
Lamp,
use
lamp,
immortality. They
lamp.
use immortality. Just use the angle as cover. Use this as cover. Like, come into the mega room as cover. Okay.
Be careful, Rigo. You're alone. You gotta play with us more.
I pulled. Oh, shoot the Bastion. Oh, Bastion one.
Bastion dead. Watch the mercy.
They're gonna res. They're gonna res. Shoot the field. Shoot the field.
Oh.
Tire coming up.
Oh, fuck, that didn't.
They res Bastion.
Alright, I'm gonna throw Blizzard at him when he sets up. And then we move in. Are we ready?
Yeah. I'm shooting Bastion. I'm shooting
Yep.
Bastion.
Alright, Blizzard's out on Bastion. 3, 2, 1. Jump down.
I'm going. Shooting Bastion. There's a line of sight. Okay, I got him.
I'm freezing Arista here.
Oh, Bastien's on me.
Junk.
Dropping super.
Drop
Support
Arista's
on the
low.
inside.
Arista's low.
I'm trapped.
Arista dead.
Junk dead.
Oh, Mercy one.
Mercy res.
Oh, she's resing. Oh, she's still one. Oh.
Watch out
Sigma,
behind
Sigma,
you.
Mercy one. I got the
Sigma's low.
Arista. Mercy.
Sigma could use some heals, yeah.
Mercy one. Got her. The
I'm on my way
Sigma.
I'm freezing. Frozen.
That's up. Just watch Junk up top, Rigo. Just watch him coming up top.
Yeah, just watch your right side. We're fine. We got main.
Okay. So they use Flux.
They're not
They use
pushing.
Flux, they use Tire,
Right.
they use...
No, he should have Tire again, like, basically. Like, Tire's nothing. Like,
Especially as a Junkrat. The
and a Bastion. You're just doing, like, Junkrat and Bastion all the
We
time.
want to finish before...
Okay, they have Mercy. They switched off Mercy to Lucio. Oh, Mora. They went Mora instead.
They have
Alright,
one
we go right. We go right.
No Bastion.
No.
they use
We
May.
go just. Oh, they don't have Bastion? Then we fight.
So
Yeah.
they went Drew
Yeah,
May.
yeah.
I'm gonna have
Drew May.
Blossom.
So they
I'm gonna have
3
Blossom.
odds reset. Oh,
I
so
can
they only have
initiate-
super.
alright.
They only have
Here we go.
super.
Wait for you to get Blossom, and then I'll
May.
I'm on the top right. I'm gonna have Blossom.
Pulling.
They're in front. Made for super.
May.
Lamp.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, now that's okay.
Oh, Baptiste main.
I'm on the
He's one.
Sigma.
Sigma's one.
Sigma one.
Doomfist
I
freezing.
have the Baptiste. Baptiste's gonna jump on point.
Do no movement, forward, left,
Kill the
left.
Baptiste.
Doom's
Doom
dead.
down. More. In the back.
I'm freezing
She's
Arista
in
no gold.
back.
We're so.
Where'd she go?
More.
Lamp.
Pulling May back. May one.
There we go.
That.
May purple.
Taps out.
Got her dropping
I'm
super.
throwing.
Sigma.
Blizzard's right side. Blizzard's right side.
Doomfist.
Just focus left side.
Do
Just
no
focus
movement,
left
do no
side.
movement, do no movement.
Focus left side. Focus left side.
Yeah.
Focus left side.
Pay attention, they can come the right way too.
Oh, restore.
No, I have Blizzard there. That's why I wanted us to swap.
Oh, okay.
More. Let's go.
Cool.
Score
Yeah, we were super split.
2-2.
You
That's
left
my bad.
Riley.
We should have just gone on Kua. I was calling opposites.
I was yelling lap as soon as I saw it because I was like,
No, that's fine. We still killed him. I don't care that. Like, yeah, sure. It'd be
Oh,
nice.
the Bastion?
To him,
I
but
was
as
like,
long
bro.
as he dies,
I was like,
who cares?
he's out of line of sight, dude. I'm just shooting his head. Fuck.
I mean, it doesn't matter. As long as he dies, like the goal of Blizzard is accomplished. But yeah, I totally forgot about it. Totally forgot.
Yeah, yeet.
Yeah. I'm like, no, no, no.
And spacebar. You get
How you know she could have pressed fade and W and turned around?
I didn't know how.
No, I fucked up my shield. I put it too close. I didn't put it in front of the room. I put it like right before the room, so I died walking into it. So I was like, fuck. But like when we said rotation right, we said rotation up the stairs to Mega. Literally, Mega kept yelling at. We said, "Prof, up the stairs."
I didn't
Prof,
know
up
there was
the
more
stairs.
They want to end. Looks like.
Well, everybody came at the end.
Oh, cool.
I'm going to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Dang it! Dang.
Wow.
What if we teabag our own teammate?
Oh, is that?
Oh yeah, I remember.
Okay.
I'm doing that.
That's acceptable.
Do we?
Wait, like after every map, or? Oh, that's what they're doing. Okay. Yeah.
Wait. Admin stuff as in like asking for pauses? Oh, okay.
Oh, jeez.
Classic.
We missed some good times, Dolphin.
Yeah, meetings
Great.
are really a productive way to spend time.
All of us is as dumb as none of us.
Wow. You're gonna have fun.
I hate business meetings.
Why do I want to listen to this garbage?
I appreciate the transparency of Owlet.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
We want be good at play game.
They want it to be like the best, like the greatest premiere.
Cool.
Mm.
I think he left. I think he left.
Holy fuck.
I'll be able to make it if it's late. $11. I'll be able to after like 2 p.m. PST. So.
If you do it around 6, I can make it Sunday.
I know Blue couldn't make it today until like 7. That's what she said like the other day. Yeah.
They've gotten better
is this
then.
the college team?
No,
Oh,
really? They picked up a new player. That Doomfist wasn't with them last time.
They're still gooder. They did do better.
We won like
we won
3.
2. Well, we won 1, lost 1, and then tied the other 2 because we didn't play them through.
Kingsborough, we tied 3-3.
Also, at Nubis,
Lijiang was like a mess, and then we picked it up. I think what was it? We played Rialto.
Yeah, we lost in Rialto.
Oh yeah, technically.
I don't know what we lost a close Lijiang, and then we.
Oh yeah,
we tied Kings Row and won Anubis, I guess.
Okay. I have one big question. Who wants to play FFA?
Nobody.
I'm
head out. Good scrim, guys.
I'm gonna head out.
It's okay. It's okay. Marcus was our coach.
You guys are fucking weak.
Yeah, I was lagging the entire time.
Big
I'm
man,
like, I might as well do something.
Cool, thanks, man.
Adios.
Wait, why can't I hear you guys?
Dolphin came back.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll play Factor Rio, but I'm like I don't have $30.
Oh god. Oh, Dolphin, you
30.
playing?
I looked it up.
I don't know.
I looked it up last night.
It was 30
bucks. Yeah, it's $30.
It's not too bad. I don't know.
I'm $30.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why I fucking heard you on the wrong side. My earbuds are backwards. Hold on a second. I was like, where the fuck is he? That was Zenyatta.
Can you not? I'm trying to 1v1 discern.
He
Peel,
did
what?
peel
You
for you,
called my
technically.
kill.
Taken the lead.
I'm Widowmaker. Your Doomfist is cheating.
I hear Riley as well. Oh my god. Oh, Riley. Let's get the fuck out of me, dude.
Well, that's why I headshot him, because he was Discord.
Just what I need.
I'm lagging. Okay, yeah, I'm back.
Hold on. I'm not gonna be this. I'm gonna be this. No.
Okay.
Just what I need.
That's lame. I ain't no bitch.
Hey, what's up? I have a Discord on me. Could you please leave me alone? That'd be cool. Thanks.
Good one. Good one.
Damn it.
What'd you expect?
Rising uppercut.
You probably can. Probably just suck. It's okay. Whatever.
Why are we killing the Zen? That's just cheating.
I don't fuck with dynamite, so I'm gonna walk away from that.
I'm not even close to done.
Aw, damn it.
No chance.
I'm literally playing like all the characters that just kill Zenyatta every single time they dive him.
Rising uppercut.
Hey, listen, get the fuck out of here.
Oh fuck. I missed my quickscope shot.
Much better.
Ow!
I would play Sombra and make this no fun, but...
Yeah, good job, Dolphin.
Well,
well, he was one, Riley. Thanks a lot.
It'll take
my whole volley was gonna hit.
Kill him, Riley! He's fire! Kill him!
That's so annoying. I hate dynamite. It's the most annoying OP fucking thing in the game.
You're annoyed by everything, bro. Relax.
Listen, why don't you relax, come on, huh? This is fucking hype for dynamite.
Oh, you bitch. Hit Riley! Hit Riley.
I don't want to do it.
Nope, my kill.
Everyone just like fights over who gets to kill Riley.
That's
Kill Riley. Oh, what the fuck?
Called Shuriken. Yeah, I saw it.
rising up flattened. Therefore, much better.
That means it's unfun.
Pass into the iris.
No, oh man, I was hoping I could melee you. Oh my god, dude. If I dashed, I would have killed you. I just didn't know what health you were at. Fucking scared. Dolphin up there, okay? I'm through your body! Genji needs to be patched. I like when you dash through a Doomfist and he still punches you. Like, what?
Oh, Riley.
You're kidding me. I know. That's the thing.
Bro, Rigo and Blue dip, bro. What is this?
Oh my god. Riley, I have 10 health. Okay, that's not a good time.
Rising uppercut.
kills remaining.
Why focus me? What am I doing?
I'm playing Bastion, so I mean,
And
I don't know, just kill Bastion. How to win Overwatch 101.
use it right,
Defeat
bro.
makes me stronger.
Okay, Kua. Excuse me?
I'm a fucking god, am I crying? Stupid. How much am I deflected? My son at you now? Where you deflecting? Ain't no noob.
He says after he died. Come on, let's go.
What a loser.
Oh, Kua, come on. I was trying to reflect his bullets back into him, dude.
Brother, you bitch. You killed yourself.
Wow. Oh. Alright, Dolphin. I mean, it's acceptable.
Just what I need.
What? Oh my god, my fan the hammer did hit you one time.
Oh my god, why did I do that?
I almost hit it.
Why the fuck did I jump into it?
I was confused why you were standing on it. I'm like, you didn't get the hell?
I don't want any part of this.
Did you hear the noise? Did you hear the noise, Kua?
Dude, I threw it around you to reflect.
No, I know, but did you hear the noise?
Oh, why did I press Q? I thought I pressed fan the hammer. Wrong button.
I'm not even close to done.
Riley, you're a bitch, bro. Don't recall.
Nico, you tried to flash me.
I predicted your fucking blink, bro. Oh, that was a good one.
You did.
Okay. Okay, focus on McCree, Riley.
Lose the battle.
When the Genji's winning.
God!
Not Dolphins throwing. Okay.
Please.
It's really cute.
Zombie blazing. Where is he?
Are you kidding me? This game is so bad. God, I hate this fucking game. Genji needs to be buffed so hard.
Yeah.
I've been knocked down before.
Oh, you're a bitch, Riley.
No! I was gonna kill you
You're
before
such
you
a
killed me.
bitch, bro.
Where the hell did you go? Oh, yeah.
I jumped off the map.
I have no idea.
What the fuck are you doing, dude?
I got really lucky.
My work is not done.
No.
Hey, cool, you want to kill?
Really?
Where are you?
I'm out.
I'm on the bridge. Cool, come in.
Alright, I'm head out.
Oh, you're a bitch. You're a
I'm
bitch.
behind you. Alright, finish.
That was a good one, though, right? I like that. I was like, yeah.
I'm not even close to done.
I have no cooldowns. Leave me alone.
Oh, my own move. You're probably gonna kill me here because I also have no cooldowns.
It's noon.
Oh, come on! That was 100% a fucking kill. That one kill.
Punch him, shoot him. Oh, he's one, bro.
Defeat makes me
Oh,
strong.
if you missed that one, I might have been able to kill you.
Nah. You're a Widowmaker now? Shoot the Widow. Oh, fuck. I missed my shot. Shit. I fucked that up. I stunned you. I was like, yay! Fuck. Leave the Widow alone.
Fuck you, Kua.
Play the game, baby.
Okay.
play of the fucking game.
I'm not even close to done.
There's a Ana? What the fuck? Okay, steal my kill, Dolphin. Kill the Genji that's purple! Kill the Genji that's purple! No, you didn't.
Oh my Wamu!
Oh, you're a bitch. You're a bitch. You're such a bitch. Even though I killed myself twice, I still got 14 kills. Yo. Fucking A, bro. How do you get play the game? I got a fucking 3K. What is this? Oh, okay. Just because you killed me when I misclicked Q. I was like,
I thought that was gonna be more impressive.
Mine was better. Mine was so much better.
Why did I leave the game?
I don't know.
Why'd you leave the game?
Okay, let's do it again. Go again. Do you want to do the same map or do you want to do King's Row or something?
Switch it up.
Wait.
Dorado. I like Dorado.
Dolphin's the new owner of the game.
You're a fearless leader.
Fearless? Kidding me? Is it Dolphin?
I would love my Dolphin hater tag to be removed, please. Yeah, I forgot who asked me that the other night. I think it was in front of. He's like, Kua, why is your thing saying Dolphin hater? I'm like, oh, it's just a thing I said one match. You just put it on, just cause.
Our world is worth fighting for.
You choose mate, you literally are throwing.
Select your hero.
Yo, I'm gonna do this. It'd be great. Dolphin, you missed it. I suggested when we're on King's Row that the supports play tank, the DPS play support, and the tanks play DPS.
3, 2,
Yeah, that's basically what happened. I just flanked around behind him.
Only through conflict do we evolve.
Okay, Riley. What the fuck?
Come on, buddy.
Listen, Doofus, please. Doofus, please. I have children.
Just
have children.
Rising uppercut.
Cool, you're so warm. Oh my god.
Am I?
How much health do you have?
Oh, there's a health pack.
That's
oh, Riley, you bitch. You have killed nobody else besides me. Come here.
Who you had fucking 4 health, dude?
I killed myself.
That was so mine.
That's
Oof.
One shot. One.
Alright, steal my kill.
Riley, Jesus. Your kill?
Yeah.
My kill.
What kill? I was killing you. He stole my kill on you.
Were you kidding? You were like literally 4 health again. I had 1 more shot on you. You're dead.
I had but 1 shot on both of you. Let's be real.
Shut up.
Oh, cool. I was about to headshot you.
Cool,
Don't
you're
kidding me. I mean, not lucky.
Alright,
He's
I
lucky.
it up.
You suck.
I
You
know
suck,
what to do.
Discern. You're bad. Okay, you bitch. Alright, Riley. Alright. Alright, you wanna play that game?
God damn it, Riley! You fucking hid while you shot me. You piece of shit.
Hey, at least you warned me. I should have I thought about like turning to sleep, but I didn't. I'm gonna just stay right here.
Let's try that again.
Yep. Oh, cool. I had you with that sleep.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
God damn it.
What are you doing? Go away.
Dude, where's Discern, dude? Oh, he's right there. I was like, where's he shooting me from? Oh, what? Dude, where did he shoot me from?
Where the fuck are you hiding, Dolphin? You're literally hiding in a goddamn corner.
Now you have my attention.
No, fuck off, really? No! I'm good this. I'm going this.
No one can hide from my sight.
I'm gonna become a Widow main. Don't worry about it.
C'est la vie.
Okay. Oh, dude, you got it last second.
No, no.
Come together.
Okay, cool. Fuck off, dude. Ah! He lost.
Oh, you bitch.
Join me. Now.
Fuck off, Riley.
Riley, more like... Nah, just Riley.
Yeah, just Riley.
Alright, we have to band against... Okay, listen, Dolphin, we have to band against this Winston.
I just really want him to jump me. Because I have this, plan.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
He's one. Break his fucking shield. He's one for us if we hit him in the head.
Lead lost.
Where is he?
One étage.
He's one. Oh my god, you can get him, Kua.
I don't get mad.
Oh,
Alright,
fucking Riley's
alright.
one, you bitch.
Great job, everybody.
Riley, get out of the fucking force field so I can shoot him.
Here.
God damn it.
Alright, I got it again.
Watch it.
What the hell? I thought we were going for Kua.
Oh, dude, why would you switch to a fucking Widow if we're going as Kua?
Because I just wanted to be, I wanted to be joined in.
Listen.
Where were we?
Okay. Fuck off, Kua. I don't have time for your shit right now, okay? Oh my god, I'm switching. Okay, dude, I'm switching to a fucking Reaper. Actually, you know what? No,
I'm
not.
really bad at this. Don't let me play Widow.
So don't. I switched to a D.Va. Interesting. Okay, dude, just set me up to die from Kua.
Get the fuck out! I just ran out of DM.
No one can
I thought that
hide
was...
from my sight.
Yeah, you did. I thought I was dead.
Ow. Oh my god, dude, Dolphin, you gotta start fucking killing me in one shot, man. You're upsetting me. Cause every time you shoot me, I'm half health and fucking someone jumps on me.
Oh, Dolphin.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Enemy needs 5 kills to win.
You stood still. I was like, okay, thank you.
Only through conflict do we evolve.
Oh!
Okay, dude.
No chance.
No, I was postponing you.
No fucking
Defeat
way.
makes me stronger.
I'm getting frozen. Oh my god!
Sorry.
Oh, Oh, what the fuck?
I've been knocked down before.
Shit. I had to reload.
I saw that, I was like, thank you. Oh, what the shit?
Riley, please just
Get him, Riley.
Oh, come on, right my shot. Dolphin, please. Mike. Why didn't you kill the fucking thing?
Defeat makes me stronger.
Yeah, I don't win, bro. Bro, I don't win.
I almost killed you. I got you. Dude.
Oh! Easy clap.
The winner.
Easy clap.
You're kidding.
Why'd you leave again? Who left?
Dolphin.
Oh, I'm just over here getting wrecked.
Yeah, eat.
I'm pretty sure Dolphin meant to leave this time.
Dolphin left. What? Where'd he go?
Yeah, he talked to somebody right before he, like...
Yeah.
Oh, I'm the owner?
Oh yeah, baby, oh
Any
yeah.
map, any map.
Oh. Oh, yeah, let's do this.
You wanted it on Dorito, didn't you?
No.
Torito?
Are you gonna pick the fucking map, or are you gonna sit here and play with yourself, Riley? Goddamn.
Hold on, I haven't gotten off yet. Give me a second.
Come on, dude.
Are you climaxing right now? Like, what?
Oh, there it is.
Oh shit! I found it!
Your dick? What?
Well, I couldn't find it if I fucking tried, dude. What are you talking about?
Oh,
Alright,
shit.
start the game before I beat the shit out of you. Okay, let's go.
Can't beat the shit out of no one, dog.
Boom, boom,
I'll
boom.
kiss you fucking dad, dude. Don't even test me, bro. Straight
Kiss
up.
my dad. I don't give a fuck. I don't know where the fuck my dad is in the first place.
Yeah, well, I do. It's me. I'm your fucking dad.
Alright, if you were my dad, my mom would not fucking... Nope.
Your mom would not what, huh?
Nope. She would fucking whooped your ass real quick.
She would have... What do you mean she would have whooped my ass? If I was your dad, she would have whooped my ass?
Yeah, bro. My mom would have fucking beat the shit out of you. Think I'm lying? Like, it's no joke.
Why would she beat the shit out of me if I'm the father to her child?
That's how she is.
Hey, Riley, do me a favor and... don't, yeah? Do me a favor and don't! Do me a favor and don't!
He's fucking Brigitte.
Oh, bro.
I just stood there and kind of waited for it. Could have walked back, but I decided to fucking stand there.
Oh, I fucking missed like 7 times.
I know. I don't even have to worry about... I've just gotta come kind of walk towards you. Just hold W.
How are you alive?
Oh, fuck! I kept missing. You should have been dead.
I hit you in the head twice, I believe.
No, you didn't. You hit me in the body 1 time.
Oh, okay. So I hit you in the body once, and I hit you in the head once, and then I hit you again in the body.
You didn't hit me. You hit me
I
twice,
hit you.
right?
I hit you. Yeah, I hit you in the head. Second time.
Oh, I'm so fucked.
Fuck him up. No.
Oh, I shot first. Bullshit, dude. No fucking way. That's all ping. That's all fucking ping. That shot.
Dude, I'm at like fucking 97 latency. How is that all ping?
You stop regenerating your shield, Riley?
No, I'm gonna regen my shields.
You're a bitch.
Nice. Oh my god, is this just like the SMG, just like tickle fight of the century over here? What's going on?
I'm trying to hit a close range fucking snipe shot, but this kid is still SMGing me.
Oh, bitch! You got the health back. O'Reilly. O'Reilly. O'Reilly.
There might have been a teabag in there, might not have been a teabag. You never know. Everyone's being so quiet.
Oh, bitch! I thought you were around the corner. Fuck you.
Oh my god, I hate hitting headshots and not getting the kill.
Damn it!
God damn it, Kua. Stole my fucking kill. I walked into that. I didn't even know I walked into that. I just decided to walk into it. Like, I was like, you know what I want to do? Oh my god, your health.
Oh, you're a bitch. You're such a bitch, dude.
Mara Mara!
I know.
What? Okay, that third shot, how the fuck did that hit? I need to watch this, because you shot straight
Why
ahead
you
and I was
Sigma,
behind
you bitch?
Okay, dude.
Oh,
I hate that dash doesn't register on the other enemy's screen until after it's completely over. Makes no sense to me.
Come on, Riley.
Okay, yeah. I don't know how to play Sigma.
I raged as soon as I saw the rock. I was like, get the fuck out.
Oh, I know what to do.
Oh, give me all charge. Where are you? Get the all charge off the fatty, bro. Where's Riley hiding?
Oh fuck.
My god, he's so strong.
Okay, just shoot the deflecting Genji. Just shoot.
Good job.
I was like, I shot 2 shots in the eye. I'm like, well, that's that. Where are you, big boy?
I fucking hate how much lifesteal you get, dude. It's actually so triggering!
Yeah, it just killed me too.
You would have been dead by now.
You missed.
Yeah, you might not want to hide around that corner, buddy.
Yeah, I was fucked either way.
Oh, bitch! He's one, Riley. Kill him.
Oh, wow. Last second. Oh, get the health back. Fucking sleep him.
I don't have sleep.
Oh my god, don't
What
suck.
the fuck? Die! No way! Why is he Why did the spread not hit you? Bullshit, bro. That's what I'm saying. I thought of ulting, but I was like, nah.
You almost ulted me?
Yeah, I was like, don't try it today.
Okay, dude, like...
Yeah.
I'm like, you guys are still fighting? Can you sleep? Yay! Oh shit!
I sometimes get that animation, but most of the time I don't.
Oh, die.
I shouldn't have scoped.
Get on, Riley. He's won.
I don't see anybody.
How are you alive? That fucking lucky ass fucking shit, dude.
I got the health pack.
That was so... I'm fucking mad. That health pack triggered me. I had to kill you twice, basically, in one life. I'm
I
so
should have
upset.
raised and like fucking moved, but like I did it. Whoa! What the fuck?
Alright. I missed! I'm so disappointed. Oh shit. What'd I just do? Oh, I'm good. We're good. We're good.
Oh my god. Fucking cuck. I'm out.
Come back, you bitch! Blade me! I had to reload. Get him, Riley. He's won. Get him. You got the health pack. Never mind.
Okay, dude. Bet.
Still get him, Riley.
Damn it. I wish I knew it was like actually like to get nanoed.
Run away. He's won again, Riley. Get him.
God damn it. I was just dead there.
I thought you were concerned. I was like, who the fuck is this? Run.
Don't come for it. I don't want to. I want peace. I want peace. I heard him.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh,
You
man,
didn't
I
even
think-
Oh no!
Hey,
What
there
the
he is.
fuck?
Oh, you.
Kill him, Riley! What are you
Yeah,
doing?
dude.
He's winning! He's
No,
the
we're
one winning!
teammates. We're teammates
We're,
now.
we're a team now, yeah.
Oh, you're teammates now?
Yeah, teammates now.
Aw. Come fight me then in the middle. Why are you guys running?
Where are you? Where are
Alright,
you?
where are you? Yeah.
See, if you guys can't fight,
I'll put you on misery. I got you, dude. Don't worry about it. Let's see it, dude. Let's see what the fuck this is.
What is this? Oh, this is the blade?
Oh, this is Riley just... Oh, bro.
He was like, I'm gonna fade out and I'm gonna survive. And I'm like, no, you're not.
No, I did that to reload. I did that to reload. I didn't, like, do that.
Oh, okay.
I did that to reload because I needed to reload.
I knew you weren't trying to escape. I thought you were just trying to, like,
No, I needed
get me to use some of my shurikens real quick. Look at my other taco. Dude, I worked fucking 11 hours and I still was down to play FFA.
Did I just kick you, Kua?
No, I left.
People are weak.
I just right-clicked you, like, right at the same time you left, so I thought I did it.
Are we disbanding, dude? What the fuck?
I think we are. I think I'm gonna take a break for a bit. I might be on a little bit later, but I don't really know.
Take a break. The fuck? Either you're off or you're on.
That's what you sound like, Riley.
Me?
Yeah. I'm gonna take a break.
Yeah, I'm soft.
Just like Discern.
Right.
Because when he can't play anything, he goes to Genji.
Literally the most easy to kill character in the game currently.
Eh.
In like a 1v1 scenario, well, yeah, I guess he's not that great. I guess I'm just
Yeah,
thinking supports.
he's shit overall. I'm just really fucking good at him. Compared to my other fucking heroes.
Oh, Ohio Owos won. They beat Heavy Squids. They crushed them 4-0. Woohoo! Yes.
Okay. If we're done playing epic video games, I guess I'll just go to bed.
Go to bed.
Alright. I had to go attend to Kua's mom. I'll see you guys later.
Alright,
Okay,
shut the fuck
good
up.
luck
Get
with
that ass out of here, bro. Stupid.
See you guys.